we're like 3, almost 4 weeks postpartum, about a month, and I wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that helped me. And I actually have a nice little trick for you if you're dealing with something specific, if you watch a little bit. So I of course pushed out my 4th baby, and I must be a pro at this point.
So we didn't learn. We didn't learn from last time. We didn't. So we didn't learn.
But I'm not. But I do have some things here that I use to make me feel better and help my recovery speed along. I would say it took me about 2.5 weeks to really push through the hard parts. And listen, let me tell you, when you're in the hospital and you just feel good, like somebody was like, oh, it's because, like, you know, when you're in the hospital you have people taking care of you, and then when you go home, you know, you have to take care of other people, which it is so true. When I was in the hospital, my focus really was on me and getting out of the bed and, you know, getting mobile again. And I felt good after birth, to be honest, besides the still having like cramps and contractions after birth, because you still get contractions after you give birth because you're you need to close back again. And unfortunately, yes, that's what we have to go through. But the real pain is when you go home, because you have a lot of other things that you're not noticing when you are in the hospital. Needless to say, when you get home, that is when the truck hits you, because now your babies are adjusting to a different environment from the hospital, different smells, different people, and it's not always fun, especially for you as a mom, because you have to calm down all the situations. And if you're like me, you already have other kids, then you know it's not easy. Your other kids have a schedule that you're used to, and now you not only have to have another schedule for yourself, you have another kid that has a completely different schedule that you have to stick to. So after you get home, I feel like the most important things are vitamins. Of course, you still need them. Now, your prenatals, iron, and I choose to do my own research and try different gummies. This one right here helps with moods, I know it says menopause, but it helps with other things too. And I did get birth control, okay? So that's a must. Mood health is a must, all right? Now, one of the things that really bothers me that not a lot of people talk about, okay, because a lot of people are probably embarrassed to talk about it, but as a woman, after giving birth and having all of that weight on you, a lot of us go through what's that called, hemorrhoids. And let me tell you, when I got them with my daughter, I thought it was the end of my life, okay? And I was trying all of the cream and stuff like that, you know. But one big trick that I have for y'all guys, is castor oil. Listen, castor oil on the hemorrhoids. You honestly skip the cream. I mean, if you want to, go ahead, but castor oil, I've never taken it down so fast for me. Plus, going on a little bit walking, even if it hurts a little bit, walk. Castor oil is also good for like things like your hair, your skin, because after birth your skin will stretch and it's going back into its place, maybe slowly, maybe fast, maybe not, you know, everybody's different, but you have a lot of extra or even dead skin. So castor oil, and also a nice little scrubby to really scrub your skin, is also a must. Especially, I don't know if you guys know this, but sometimes if you're a first-time mom, your stomach, you need to scrub it. If you see that sometimes like your stomach will get a little bit gray, or you see it's a little bit darker from your skin, it will go back to normal. But scrub your skin, thank you later. Doing a skincare routine, especially after birth, during pregnancy, you're so tired, you're not really worrying about yourself, you're just trying to survive it for the most part, you know, most people. It's a tough game to play. Pregnancy is tough, but when things get tough, you have to get tougher. But listen, after you have that baby, and after I had my baby, I realized with this one that I need to take care of myself no matter what. I need to put myself first, because at the end of the day, of course, your babies come first and stuff like that, but you also need to put yourself first. So I use Korean skincare. I've been using this for months now, and my pregnancy acne has it really helped a lot, because pregnancy and after birth, all the hormones and stuff that you got going on, it's not pretty, it's not cute, it's not very demure. But I like Korean skincare and like some nice retinol creams and stuff for under the eyes. And if you didn't see what this brand is, I don't know if you want to check it out, I have some other videos on it, but it's called Purito Soul. It is a Korean skincare for like getting glass skin. Another one that I like to pair with it, I've had this for like a while. Almost lastly, get you some lotion, some cocoa butter, shea butter. Get you some lotion, lather yourself up, and spray your house. Have some nice smells around you. Just be careful with the baby, like, you know, spray your kitchen, spray your living room, because it probably smells and feels like you're dying inside. But little things will make you feel better, okay? Will make you feel just a little bit better, okay? And I have like 2 more things to show you, and that will be basically a wrap for this video. So it's tough getting outside. If you're like me, I have 4 kids now, okay? They're all different ages, but 2 of them are Irish twins, and that is very difficult to take outside and move around. And when I have to, I do, but when I don't have to, I can't. I won't. So, but I still need to get my legs moving and, you know, etc. You can't sit in the bed all day. And if y'all know some of this stuff, y'all know where to go look. If you're curious, if you didn't see something that I was a little bit too quick, I can drop a picture in the comments, of course, okay? And I'm pretty sure I have a few other things to show you that maybe I missed in the video, but I can, you know, run back and touch on it if you have any questions. Got a little bit on my back. Whatever. This is the stair stepper. If you don't know where this is, you can get this on TikTok, you can get it on Timo, you can get it on any website basically, okay? It's not very limited. If you want to take a screenshot, here you go. It also comes with like for your hands, like if you want to do that while you are walking on it. But I like it because I can sit it, put it in front of the TV, have the baby laying down in his swing or whatever, yada yada yada, when I get my free time, or when I don't want to be sitting down all day and walking. Now you can pair that. Now I have these 2 things, okay? I got this a few years ago when I had my daughter. So yeah, she is linty, but she is good, okay? Now this one I'm gonna recommend when you are either in the hospital or when you first get out of the hospital. I do not recommend much other than the fabric ones, especially for the first few weeks, only because, listen, I know Cardi B says she put that on me now, but I'm not that type of girl, and I would do your research before you figure out if you want to be that type of girl or not too, because it can lead to a few issues, and not little issues, big issues actually. When you're putting on fajas and stuff, the goal is to take your stomach down, squish it down, you know, you want to put your organs back into place, and you want to give your body some nice shape and molding. And maybe for somebody who, you know, maybe they have a BBL and stuff like that, and they want to put it on and put their skin together, maybe, but I feel like it's dangerous because you could potentially put too much pressure on your uterus, causing it to prolapse, and that is not going to be a good day. So if I recommend you do put something on your stomach to, you know, hold her up. Sometimes she needs support, but I'm not recommending anything hard. Please, you can ask your hospital to give you one of these. I got this at the hospital. If you have Medicaid or insurance, you should just be able to ask the hospital for a binder and they will give it to you, or a wrap, whichever one it's called, I don't know. But, and then I also have this one, which is a fabric one, and I do like to put it on top of that one because I feel like it gives me a little bit more you know, but I do wait to wear this one until a little bit after, because, you know, prolapse and everything, and you don't want to put too much pressure on your bottom half. You really want to relax as much as you can. Yeah, so listen. Oh, actually, one more thing. For the hemorrhoids too, if you're experiencing that after birth and you have one that is prolapsed, if you need a quick solution, just like how I showed you, use the castor oil, which castor oil is good for your hair too, but let me tell you, sugar, okay? Put some sugar on it, and of course some nice warm water, keep it clean, because I felt like I missed that part. Sometimes I speed past things and ramble a little bit. But that's the end to our video. So if there's anything else that you feel like I missed, I didn't touch, you want to know, or you know, comment it. And have a good day.